Benny Rodriguez has hit some rocky times of late. This kid puts in the work, though. It'll be fun to see if he can show everyone what he's capable of today. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Arkansas Travelers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. First and third with nobody out. A dangerous situation for the defense.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Right now, Travelers. Let's go.
And another ball. Late on that fastball. That's a teachable moment for this hitter. He knows he shouldn't have been late swinging on that 2-0 fastball. Called strike right there. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge K there. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. All set for the start of this inning. Digging in for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. Chases a high fastball there. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. The third collects. Now one out.
Oh.
The right fielder, number 6.
So digging in, Benny Rodriguez.
Tulsa, the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Here it comes.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
That one not close. Line to left.
Fall in.
Gets down, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Biddison.
Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Nick Biddison. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Pickoff throw, and back in safely. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Throws to second, and he's out. Credit to the defense for getting the out in that situation. The catcher doesn't have the strongest arm, but they still managed to catch him stealing. So 2 down.
Now
Next
batting,
is the designated hitter, Spencer Packard.
Spencer Packard.
Let's go, Spencer. Come on, Arkansas.
Here comes the 1-1. To the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings down. Tulsa with the lead, 5-3. On to the next inning. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Robertson, a 6'6" righty, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Foul ball there. Next
Ball.
one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Slider
2 balls,
misses away.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Over to pick it up. Tosses to first.
He's out.
Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
The right
Nice
fielder,
late
number
breaking
6,
slider there.
Nick.
Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a
The
weak
batter,
grounder
number
like you
3,
just saw.
Second baseman.
2 outs and
Benny
runners at first and second.
Rodriguez.
Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Oh, and 1.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Not close with that one, but still chased. That's a strike.
0-2.
Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Up the middle. Picks it up. Oh, and a great
He's
flip.
out.
They get the out. A beautiful play to end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Drillers lead it 5-3. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up right now. Might want to get a few more reps in the cage before the next game. Benny Rodriguez is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Arkansas Travelers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So 2 down. Rodriguez will hit next.
Benny Rodriguez.
And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon
0-1's
is
the
to
count.
improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling
1-1.
against them if you want a long career.
Two balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, bases empty. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the righty delivers. Center field. The center fielder under it. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. One gone and a runner on at first. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Tyler.
Ball 1.
Here we go. I need you right here.
Ball 2.
I know he's trying to work down and get the double
balls,
play,
no
but now
strikes.
that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. Foul ball there. Nice
That's
eye
ball
right
3.
there. They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. And ball 4,
Ball 4.
2 aboard.
Take your base.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Biddison.
Now, Nick Biddison. We're in the 4th inning, no score.
Drop him in. Clutch up for us, kid.
Rolls over it to 3rd. To 2nd for 1. And that's 2. It's been said so many times that is the pitcher's best friend. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches. Bottom half of the
Leading
5th,
off
and
for
the Travelers batting.
the catcher, Matthew Wood.
To the right side, Rodriguez. And they get the out.
The left fielder, number 2,
Bases empty, 1 away. Benny Rodriguez, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a grounder up the middle. Nice grab from his knees. The throw, and they get the out. That was some amazing
fielder,
commitment
number
on that
6,
play.
Nick.
Dives to knock it down, corrals it,
leading
and then
off
fires
for the
a
Travelers,
terrific throw to
the
first
center
for the
fielder,
out.
Bill.
Hope you had a good stretch at home,
Nice.
except for the last half of the 7th. And here at the plate, the center fielder.
1-1-1.
Ripped on the ground to 2nd. And that's an out.
He's out.
Now batting, the catcher, Matthew.
Digging in for the Drillers,
Leading off
Benny
for Tulsa,
Rodriguez.
The second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
That had to feel great for him on the mound.
0-1.
The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Now here's the 0-2. Lines this one to center. Racing over to make the catch.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Biddison.
He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Benny Rodriguez is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Arkansas Travelers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down.
At
Benny
third, the second
Rodriguez
baseman,
digs
Benny
in now.
Rodriguez.
And a ground ball to
That ball
first.
foul.
And it goes just foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Fly ball, right field. Rambush. And that's that. End of a half inning of play, no score. Felnin
Batting
Celestine
second.
getting ready
the
to hit.
shortstop, Felny Celestine.
One.
Smoked on the ground to second. 1 out.
Batting third,
2 away, and the bases are
the batter
loaded.
number 3.
Next to hit, Benny
Second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Hey, your turn driving me. Clutch up, kid.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Young, the runner at third. Munoz on at first with 2 away. And again on 0-2. In the air, out to right. Rambush on the way in. Makes the call and the grab as they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. The Drillers. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, your turn. Drive me right here.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
In the air to the right. That's pretty deep. Makes the catch. Runner tagging, heading for home. Runner from third in to score. And it's now a
The right
6-run
fielder,
lead.
number 6,
Some
Nick
team first hitting for him there
Peterson.
with the bases loaded. I'm sure he would have rather knocked an extra base hit or even a
Now
grand
batting,
slam,
the
but he
designated
didn't
hitter,
try to do too much.
Tucker.
Would have been nice if the other runners could have moved up,
Tucker.
but they'll take the run on the sac fly. And now the 1-2. Double play ball to second. Flips for 1. Over to first, but not in time. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitch. On to the top half of inning number
The second
6.
baseman,
Stepping to the
Benny
plate for Tulsa, Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Come on, Cody.
Swing and a foul straight back. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at-bat.
The
3
batter,
straight
number 3,
fastballs, and he
second
ends up with the
baseman,
strikeout.
Benny
1 out
Rodriguez.
and 2 on. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Didn't do a good
0-1.
enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences.
ball, 2
Tough
strikes.
to do it on a pitch in that location. And goes down on strikes. 2 down. Efficient work on the mound there.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick.
Even if they did come out on top, he wasn't a big contributor to that effort. He'll need better showings if he wants to advance. Benny Rodriguez, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Arkansas Travelers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Benny Rodriguez now at the plate.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Rodriguez measures
Rodriguez.
6'2", batting third today, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runner at first, one away.
Get the double play for crying out loud!
Next one's fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, number 5. Ground ball, right side, Rodriguez. And there are 2 down.
Batting third.
The batter now, Benny Rodriguez, went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. A little too slow on that heater. He
0-1's the
might
count.
have been expecting something off speed. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. 2 out.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick.
Batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Felnin Celestine. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Glove flip to second. On to first, double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Top of the 6th inning, coming up to the dish for
The
Tulsa,
second baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Hey!
Blasted to left, way back and way gone. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 2-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. He should be smiling big after that homer, and why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last second. But as soon as he was sure it wasn't foul, he knew he'd get a jog around the bases. 2 outs, runners
The
at
batter,
first
number
and second.
3,
Next to
second
bat for the
baseman,
Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. Puts it in the air to center. And that will retire the side.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
He must have been sitting on something off speed.
0-1.
Lifted in the air to right center. Rodden settles under it. 2 down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Stepping to the plate for
Batting
Tulsa,
third, the
Benny
second baseman.
Rodriguez.
Benny
First and second
Rodriguez.
with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Rodriguez with a homer in his last game.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in. This could be a big moment in this game. A hit swings it toward the offense, but failing to capitalize gives a lot of momentum back to the pitcher. This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. One run comes in, coming around third. Also in to score. Got to be feeling great about that
Batting
double.
fourth,
Big
the center
spot,
fielder,
and he
number
drives
7,
in two.
Kendall.
Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Nobody out, runner in scoring position.
Hey, come
And
on,
now,
big guy.
Kendall
Need you right now.
George. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one in the air to right. That's pretty far back. Got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. He's in there. Nelson Quiros,
Batting
the
fifth,
next to hit.
The catcher, number
Runner on at
38.
third, one away. Fly ball out to right. Pulls it down. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And that ends the inning. Any play at the plate is always exciting. Tried to score with 2 outs there, but the tag was just in time. They cut down the run to end the inning. One out and runners
The
at
batter,
first and
number
second.
3.
Digging in
Second
for the
baseman,
Drillers,
Benny
Benny Rodriguez.
Oh, one's the count.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Ball. That's inside.
One out, runners at first and second.
Come on, Logan.
That's in.
This
Ball
could be
two.
the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. Payoff pitch. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. Digging in for the
Now
Travelers,
batting,
Spencer
the right
Packard.
fielder, Spencer Packard.
Grounder on the right side. Could be two. Acrobatic throw for one. Over to first. Safe.
Now batting,
2 away and a runner at first.
batter, number
Rodriguez
3.
will hit
Second
next.
baseman,
1 for
Benny
2.
Rodriguez.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the
He's
bag
out.
alone. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Home half of the... Back to the top of the order
Now
here.
batting,
Leonardo
the designated
Rivas
hitter,
digs in now.
Rivas.
And the pitch. Ground ball to second. And that'll wrap this inning up. 2 runners left stranded, but they hold. Next to bat for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. One on with nobody out, a double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. Fouled off, he was late.
Here we go, no one better.
Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second. Ooh, and that one is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. Benny Rodriguez is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Arkansas Travelers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. Pop-up foul on the right side. Wood settles underneath it, and that's the end of the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. All set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, number 5.
Milka.
And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multi-dimensional because they could really scoot. On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. Play is made, 1 gone.
Now batting.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. 0 for
Benny
1.
Rodriguez.
This one to third. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder Nick.
Here's the second baseman,
The batter,
Benny
number
Rodriguez.
3. Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out and the base is empty. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Runner at first with 1 gone. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, number 27. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Arkansas with the lead, 2-0. One out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Sliced hard, but foul.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
The 0-1 from the lefty. Sliced down the right side. Foul ball, still 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. And here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
Outside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to third. Dives, but it's off the glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. Terrific effort at third base. He knocked it down with the dive, then got up with it quickly and fired over to first. If he doesn't execute that well, they probably don't get the out. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. Benny Rodriguez with undeniable talent and heart, but it's been a tough stretch recently for him. He's looking for a bounce-back game today. It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the Tulsa Drillers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Carter Howell.
Carter Howell.
Here comes the 0-1. And he grounds it to the right side. Rodriguez. And that's an out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Garrett Ritter.
Man on at first. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. Jan measures 6'4", 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Here's a laser out to left. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone. And now, Kevin Sim.
Let's go, Nick.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's a base hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location.
The batter,
High
number
pitch
3,
on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it.
Rodriguez.
1 out and the bases are empty. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball. 1-0.
Let's go, Rodriguez. We need a hit.
Fouled off. He was late.
Okay, Rodriguez, let's go.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
1 ball,
That's
2
some
strike.
great arm action from him to sell the changeup.
Let's go, Drillers.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Bases empty.
The
1
batter,
away.
number 3,
Stepping to the plate for
second
Tulsa,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Let's go, Benny.
Way out front for strike 2. Obvious
ball,
that he was
2 strike.
swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location.
You got it, Rodriguez.
1 and 2.
1 out and the base is empty. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 1-2 offering. Battling here, fouls it away. Hoping to put the tying run aboard.
Highway, big guy.
Line drive for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. Digging in for the
right
Drillers,
fielder,
Nick
number
Biddison.
6, Nick Biddison.
Now a move to first.
Now he's safe.
The Drillers with the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
There goes the runner. Liner snagged it first. Takes it to the bag and doubles the runner off. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Now it's the second
The
baseman,
batter, number
Benny
3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman,
1 for 3.
Benny Rodriguez.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 away and a potential winning run at second.
Here we go.
Next one's fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's 3.
Swing and a miss. Got him to chase up the ladder for the strikeout. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at bat. 3
right
straight
fielder, number
fastballs, and he
6,
ends up with the
Nick
strikeout.
Biddison.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. So 2 down.
Batting
Benny
third, the second
Rodriguez
baseman,
will hit
Benny
next.
Rodriguez.
Swings
Up.
through the fastball up in the zone.
No
The
ball. One
fastball's
strike.
working, and I'd expect a steady diet of heaters until they show they can hit it. Two outs, base is empty. Fly ball, right field. Hurley on the way over. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Quietly here. Next to bat for the Drillers,
The
Benny
batter, number
Rodriguez.
3, second
And you'd
baseman,
have to think that
Benny
a breakthrough might be
Rodriguez.
coming here. Out to short. Gloves it on the dive. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. That's a stellar defensive play right there. Without that dive, he made 2 runs come across. Instead, he manages to hold them to just 1. I'm sure that'll boost his
The
stock
right
with the front
fielder,
office.
number 6.
Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Biddison.
And now the right fielder, Nick Biddison.
Hey, your
3-0
turn now. Keep
pitch.
going. Come on.
That is ball 4, and it brings home a run. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Here's the center fielder, Kendall George. Left-handed batter waiting. Swing lifted to left field. The left fielder under it as they escape the bases-loaded jam. So 2 down.
Now batting,
Stepping to the plate
the
for
first
Amarillo,
baseman,
Kevin Sin.
Sin.
Right side, Rodriguez. Play made, that ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Tulsa with the lead, 2-1. Here's the second
The batter,
baseman,
number
Benny
3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman,
1 for 2.
Benny Rodriguez.
Go Rodriguez, you got it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Looked like he
0-1.
had his mind made up to swing no matter what on that pitch.
No, that's a ball.
And the count 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. So it's no runs on no hits. No errors. We're in the top of the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Garrett Ritter.
Come on, Dre.
On the ground, right side. And there's one
Carry out.
away. It's so hard for batters to do anything
The
with
right
arm side
fielder,
run like
number
that. You're lucky
16,
just to put the
Jack
barrel on it.
Hurley.
3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad.
The second
Rodriguez
baseman,
getting
Benny
ready to hit. 1 for
Rodriguez.
3.
Let's go, Rodriguez. Come on, Rodriguez.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Roberts settles under this one. And there's one down. Those high fastballs
right
in the
fielder,
zone look
number
so
6,
tempting, but it's
Nick
hard for hitters to get on plane with them.
Biddison.
Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out. Benny Rodriguez with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the Tulsa Drillers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Garrett Ritter.
Garrett Ritter.
On the ground to the left. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after half an inning. And the next batter, Benny Rodriguez. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. A 2-run blast, and now they're out front. It's 2-0. A fastball at the knees is vulnerable in this modern age of launch angles. He stayed tall, dropped the bat head, and golfed that one out of here. That's outstanding hitting. Next up, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Benny Rodriguez.
Okay, Rodriguez, let's go.
Oh, what a great play. Nicely done for the out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings in the books in this one. Tulsa with the lead, 2-0. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Kevin Sin. Ground ball to the right side. Rodriguez. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Tulsa ahead. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. Already a homer for him in this one.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Ripped into the outfield. And this one could be extra bases. Coming to the plate. 1 run comes in. And here comes the runner. Relay throw. Not in time. Safe at home. Tie ball game, 4-4. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. 2 down and a runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Nick Biddison.
1-1.
In the dirt, but blocked. And the runner will hold.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right now.
1 ball, 1 strike. And now the runner breaks for third. Here's a grounder up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. It's 1 down. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Kevin Sin. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Wallops this one out towards right center. And a base hit. Into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately, and he showed good restraint there. Knew he could drive that pitch, but didn't jump out of his shoes. Great timing, got the barrel on plane, and smacked it into the gap for the double. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. Rodriguez leading things off and takes a strike. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Just off the outside edge. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. 2 outs and a runner
Now
at first.
batting,
Digging
the
in
first
for the
baseman,
Sod Poodles, Kevin Sim.
Sim.
Here comes the 1-1. To the
1-1-1.
right side, Rodriguez. There with plenty of
He's
time,
out.
inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. And the 9. Now it's the second baseman, Benny
The batter,
Rodriguez.
number 3, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
That one off the mark, 1-0. Good job to let the low one go there. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches. You could see some runs coming. Oh, can't hang on! But wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Binnison.
Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Next
Come on,
one's
ball, get
popped
up.
in the air into right. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Tag. Out.
there.
They
He's
cut down the winning run, and we will play on. But a big turn of events here in the 9th. We are all knotted up again. And this one is all set for the
Leading off
bottom
for
of the
the
12th.
Drillers,
Digging in
the
for the
second baseman,
Drillers, Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, Big Mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
Late on that fastball. Challenge
0-1's
fastball
the
to
count.
start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's way outside and gets away. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. So difficult for runners at second to read a ball that gets away from the catcher. It can be hard to gauge how much room you have to work with there. The runner made a good
That's
decision
ball
that
2.
time and took the extra 90
2
feet.
balls, 2 strikes.
Two 2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikes out now and 1 away now here in the 12th. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. And the final, 8-7, a 1-run extra inning win. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. Benny Rodriguez with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get this one
Leading off the
started.
ball game
And
tonight,
now,
the
Richard
left
Green.
fielder, Richard Green.
Ground ball, right side, Rodriguez. 1 out.
No, he's out.
1 gone and a
Batting
runner on at
third,
first.
the second
And now
baseman,
at the plate,
Benny
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Hey. 0-1.
And a big swing and a miss. That
No
swing and a
ball,
miss
two
is a
strikes.
blessing in disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. This pitch popped up. Conticello has this one sized up. 2 away. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath
The batter,
it. Easy
number
out for
3,
this defense.
second baseman,
2 away.
Benny
Runners at first and third.
Rodriguez.
Next to bat for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez.
All right, Rodriguez.
Pop up, foul on the right side. Conticello under it. And that's the end of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. End of 3. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
All right, Rodriguez.
Fouled off down the right side. Rodriguez, 22 years old, he's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games. And it's
1
even
ball,
up.
1 strike.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Let's go, Benny.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's
Come on, Mo,
ripped
get on
toward
up.
center. 1 away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That
batter,
ball
number
was
3,
torched,
second
even if he has
baseman,
nothing to show
Benny
for it.
Rodriguez.
4 swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion.
Come on, Benny.
Rodriguez, the batter now, whiffs for strike
All
1.
1's the count.
Come on, Rodriguez.
Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. And 1-1 now. That's smart pitching against a hitter who uses the whole field. If he can't extend his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. On the ground. And that squirts through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Runner safe. And a run comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. So 2 down.
Batting third,
Stepping to the plate for
second
Tulsa,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Benny.
One and out.
Ball, that's inside.
Foul ball there. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. That's not
1 ball,
one of the best
2
swings
strikes.
you'll ever see. Got jammed badly.
2-2
Way
the count.
high. That one down the
Foul
line,
ball.
and it goes just foul. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. And runner at first.
Batting seventh,
Gino
the third
Groover
baseman,
now at the plate.
Gino Groover.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Trying to move the runner over here. There's one. Back
He's
to
out.
first. Not in time.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Digging in for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Ripped, but it curls foul. The windup and the pitch.
1-1.
One out and the base is empty. And a big swing and a miss. Nothing but
One
curveballs
ball,
so far in this
two
at-bat.
strikes.
You wonder when that first heater's coming. Pitch
Yep,
missed
that ball went out.
outside. Ball 2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Got him.
3.
2 away. Coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Carter Howell. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Nice stop. The throw to second. To first, double play. Nicely done.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
That's very smooth at shortstop. He went to the backhand, fired over to second, and started the double play. An accurate and efficient effort. Nobody on with one
The
out.
batter,
Benny
number 3,
Rodriguez
second
getting ready to
baseman,
hit.
Benny
0 for 2 with a pair of
Rodriguez.
strikeouts. And
Ball
that's
that's
outside. Next one's fouled back. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. It clips the corner. Flails at that one for a K. So digging in,
The batter, number 3,
Rodriguez. 0
second
for 3
baseman,
with 3
Benny
strikeouts.
Rodriguez.
Soriano, only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2025. Line drive, and it's caught. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. Benny Rodriguez,
third,
the next
second
to hit.
baseman,
Too
Benny
much swing and miss at the
Rodriguez.
plate recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Let's go, Benny.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. Man at second,
Batting
1 away.
fourth,
Coming
the
up
right
to the dish
fielder,
for Tulsa, Nick Biddison.
Biddison.
Runner takes off for third. In the air to left. And it falls. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Got him on the tag.
An
That is
aggressive
the
send
center
there,
fielder,
trying to put
number
pressure on
7.
him to make a good throw, and he rose to the occasion. Nice job defensively to cut down the runner at the plate. Two out and a runner in
Batter,
scoring
number
position.
3,
Here's the
second
second baseman,
baseman,
Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Doubled home a run the first time at bat.
Let's go, Benny.
Grounder to second. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, number 33. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Out. Over to first.
No, he's
Safe.
in there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Garrett Ritter.
One out and the bases
batter,
are empty.
number 3.
Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. That one fouled off.
Come on, Rodriguez.
Skies it out towards left center on the way over. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
We head back to the top of the lineup.
Now batting,
and now the center fielder, Slade
Caldwell.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. Not much going on for the offense that time. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Amarillo ahead in this game, 5-2. Two away and a runner at first.
Number 3.
Rodriguez
Second
digs in
baseman,
now.
Benny
1 for 3.
Rodriguez.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you.
Pitcher blew that by him at the
0-1.
plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB.
Come on, Benny.
Tying run waits at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're headed. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Benny Rodriguez is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Next to hit, Benny Rodriguez. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Outside.
On the ground to the left, collects. Over to first.
He's out.
With room to spare, and that's the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. 1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. Pitch misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. We're here in the top half of the third. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. So now 1 and 2. Top of the third, no score. Swing, high fly ball to center field. De Andrade. 2 down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Ground ball to second base. Play made. That ends the inning. On to the top of the 5th. The Wind Surge out front. Benny Rodriguez will hit next.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Your turn right here. Drive him in. Here you go.
Let's go, Trent.
Just missed.
Outside.
Close, but ruled a ball. After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Throw to first, but not in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Biddison.
2 outs, runner on first base. Digging in for the Drillers, Nick Biddison.
Hey, your turn now. Nobody better.
2-1.
Rolls away a little bit. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Tying run is at first. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, not even close. And now another base hit could even this one up. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call. Man at second with 2 down. On the ground to third, Tawa. And that's the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 runner straight. Benny Rodriguez now at the plate.
Now batting, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, you got this.
A swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pop up, foul on the right side. Rizzo on the move. Makes the grab. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Time to stretch. Wichita ahead in this game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the wind surge, Kalai Rosario.
Rosario.
Grounder to second. And 1 out now.
He's out.
The left fielder, number 1, Delton Sheffield.
And now,
The
Benny
batter, number
Rodriguez.
3, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Put them away.
Here we go, defense.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Martinez on the move to the gap, there to make the catch. As they escape the bases loaded jam. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. So 2 down.
That's
Stepping
third,
to the plate for
second
Tulsa,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Colin.
1-0.
Send him down.
And the pitch.
Ha!
That's outstanding command on the
1-1.
sinker here in the first, and that could mean a long day for the opposing hitters.
Come on, get him out.
Ball 2.
Next
Ball.
offering is upstairs.
Let's go.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
You got this.
Swings and
Strike
misses, and he goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So 1 gone with the
Batting
bases
fifth,
loaded here.
the right
Coming up
fielder,
to the dish for
Kalai.
Wichita, Kalai Rosario.
Rosario.
And here's the 0-2. Tapped
two,
softly
two.
on the ground. Rodriguez. There's 1, and that's all they'll get. Welcome back to Wichita. We're in the top of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Eddie Rodriguez.
The Windsurge
Ball.
were originally supposed to be Miami's
One
AAA team,
ball,
but
no
after the
strike.
2020 minor league season was canceled, they got realigned to AA and hooked on with the Minnesota Twins. Off
Ball
the plate
two.
inside. Two balls,
Two balls,
no strikes.
no strike.
The Windsurge had quick success after debuting in 2021, winning division titles in both of their first two seasons, with rosters powered by future MLB players like Austin
Ahoy.
Martin, Spencer Steer, and
Two
Edouard
balls,
Julien.
1 strike.
Pitch
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
Ball 3. Ground ball right side. Handles. Now 1 out.
You're out.
Good sinker there and got him to mow
The
the
right
grass a
fielder,
bit for a
number 6.
simple ground out. Nice pitching. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market.
One.
Bottom of the 5th here in Wichita. There's 1 down.
Out.
Now batting.
Bases are empty with 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the
Second
Drillers,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
1-0.
The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them.
Let's go, Colin. Go back home, Thrillers.
1-1 pitch now. Late swing fouled it off. Swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. The Windsurge. 1 out, runner at second base. Next up for the Windsurge, number 80. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1.
Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Now it's the second
Now
baseman, Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
0 for 3 with
Rodriguez.
2 strikeouts and a ground out.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
Tapped in front of the plate. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So they strand a pair. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Wichita with the lead, 3-0. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it. And the next batter, Benny
The second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny
It's been a tough stretch
Rodriguez.
at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Steer ride. No balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out with a runner at second.
Strike him out.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Now here's the 0-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Sit him down.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat and pops him up. In plenty of time
He's
to
out.
first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 7.
First and second, one away.
The batter,
Here's
number
the
3.
second baseman,
Second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
0 for 1.
Rodriguez.
Here we go. No one better.
This one is labeled.
Get up.
It's back there. And that one becomes property of the Beast. That's gotta feel good. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-0. Good job to keep that fastball down, but unfortunately he didn't get it low enough. The batter was able to line it up and put a great swing on it for the homer.
Now
We head back
batting,
to the top of the order.
center fielder,
JP Martinez digs in now.
Martinez.
The left-handed batter waits, lays down a bunt to the right side. Over to second for one, but no throw to first, just holds on to it. Now at the plate,
The batter,
Benny
number
Rodriguez.
3. Second
He's
baseman,
already gone yard
Benny
in this game.
Rodriguez.
Pop-up foul on the right side. Rizzo under it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Kendall George.
So 2 on and 2 out. Dalton Shuffield, the next to hit. Smoked on the ground to second. They get the force. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. We're through 6 full innings.
The batter, number
Digging
3.
in for the Drillers,
Second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
And his
Rodriguez.
3-run homer back in the 3rd inning was a significant moment for them in this game. Big-time swing.
Come on, Drew.
1-0.
Foul ball there. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings through it. 1 and 2 now with nothing but
1-2.
fastballs so far. He should stay back and expect something off speed. Struck him out on the foul tip. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Aaron Sabato. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Right side, Rodriguez. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 20. Come on.
Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. So 2 down.
Batting third,
Benny
the second
Rodriguez
baseman,
getting
Benny
ready to hit. Homered in the
Rodriguez.
ball game yesterday afternoon.
Go back to Tulsa!
And time
That's
called at the
time.
plate. They might be trying to break up the rhythm he's got on the mound right now. Right side, hard hit. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. They're set down in order. Nobody on and 2 outs. Benny Rodriguez, now at the plate, went deep in last night's ball game. Very balanced hitter here, perfectly comfortable with shooting the ball the other way for a base knock, but also with the ability to put a few over the fence. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses, ball 1. The Drillers with a 0 in the hit column so far. And they say he went.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, got fooled pretty badly.
ball, 2
Great time to
strikes.
go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Set down looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. No score. Man on at first, Benny Rodriguez digs in now.
Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
That
Ball,
misses,
no.
and it's 1-0. I was
1 ball,
certain
no
that was a
strike.
strike. Not my call, though. Swings
Hey,
over the
Rod.
top there. Can't be swinging at pitches that
1-1.
low, particularly in a double play situation like this. Foul ball there. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Here's the 1-2 offering. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. That is a terrific double play.
Now batting, right fielder Nick Biddiston.
That's very smooth at shortstop. He went to the backhand, fired over to second, and started the double play. An accurate and efficient effort. Two down and a
Now
runner at
batting,
second
the
base.
second baseman,
Digging in for the
Ken
wind surge, Ken Beckham. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 8th. The win. Stepping to the plate
The
for
batter,
Tulsa,
number 3,
Benny Rodriguez.
second
0
baseman,
for 3 with 2
Benny
groundouts
Rodriguez.
and a strikeout. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. That's smart pitching against a hitter who uses the whole field. If he can't extend his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. This one in the air, center field. Martinez settles underneath it. And that's the end of the inning. The crowd standing
batting,
now in
the
a
center
1-run
fielder,
game in the
JP
9th inning.
Martinez.
0-1 now. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. Benny Rodriguez, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming your way next. Next to bat for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Come on, Trent.
1-0.
Gives up the walk, and now the first pitch to this hitter way off the mark. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Comes up empty, strike two. He must have been sitting on something
1-2.
off speed. And it's even up.
2-2.
Hard hit for a base hit. Runner around third. The throw home, it's offline, and the run scores. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Nick Biddison
Batting
will hit
fourth,
next.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Biddison.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
And the righty delivers. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3, and they turn the double play. That double play is a shot in the arm for this pitcher. He's got a chance to limit the damage in this inning now. Miguel Briseno, the next to hit.
Number 10.
The 0-1. Ground ball to second. That's the second
That's an
out.
out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jose Miranda.
Top of inning number 4
Leading
with the
off
Drillers
for
at the
Tulsa,
dish.
The second baseman,
Rodriguez
Rodriguez.
singled and drove in a run the first time through.
Let's go, Trent.
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs.
0-1.
He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Grounder to short. Over to pick it up. Sends it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Biddison.
One down. Coming up to the
batter,
dish for
number 3,
Tulsa, Benny
second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
A little too slow on that
No
heater. He
ball.
might
One
have
strike.
been expecting something off speed. Next
Ball.
one misses. Ball 1. So he got
One
ahead
ball,
0-2,
two
but
strikes.
way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Got him. 2 gone. 1 out and runners on
Batter
corners.
number 3,
Digging in for the
second
Drillers,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Let's go, Daniel.
Fouled off. He was late.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right now.
Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location.
Sit him down.
fly ball to right, the right fielder has this one sized up and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw
He's
home,
good.
not in time. The run scores. It's 10 to
The
7.
right fielder, number 6, Nick Biddison.
One out and runners
Now
at first
batting,
and second.
the left fielder,
Here's the left fielder,
Dalton
Dalton Sheffield. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. And a base hit right there. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Safe, and they're up by 4. Nice job to drive in the run. Some excellent contact on the pitch away, and he managed to stay back just long enough to zip it up the middle rather than rolling over it to the pull side. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Benny Rodriguez is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So digging in, Benny Rodriguez. With runners at first
Batting
and
third,
second
the
and
second
nobody
baseman,
out, the defense
Benny
will need to be sharp
Rodriguez.
here.
That's a
Out
strike.
on the mound, he knows he needs a strikeout
0-1.
or a double play ball to give him a chance to escape this jam. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Briseno fires to second. To first, double play. Nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. We're in the bottom of the first.
Leading
Stepping
up
to the plate
for the
next for
Wind Surge,
Wichita,
the center
JP
fielder,
Martinez.
JP Martinez.
Ground ball to the right side. It's through for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good
Now
games
batting,
lately.
second
Rolled over
baseman,
on that one a
Benny
bit, but still managed to put
Rodriguez.
enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Rodriguez, the batter now, whiffs for strike
No ball.
one.
One
Pitcher
strike.
blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Here it comes. And a
Ball.
curve misses outside. Great job
1-2.
to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Swings through it for the K. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Welcome back. The Wind Surge at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Miguel Briseno getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets it there in time, though. And that's out number 1 on a tough
Now
play.
batting, the
That
designated
play
hitter,
is all
Jose
about reaction and timing.
Miranda.
He did a good job to dive to the left, get back up, and throw on to first for the out. Now it's the second
Leading off
baseman,
for
Benny
Tulsa, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. It's a hit by
Dead ball,
pitch,
right
and the
here.
leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The right
Stepping to
fielder,
the plate
number
for
6,
Tulsa, Nick Biddison.
Biddison.
Let's go, Drew.
0-2,
Runner, yes,
rocks
yes.
and fires. Runner on the go. Grounds this one to short. Throw to first. Out! What a play! Barely got the out. Close play. And now the center fielder, Kendall George.
Hey, drive him in.
Runner takes off for third in the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily.
Let's go,
2-2 pitch.
Hey, way to drive.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Now
Picks
batting.
himself up an
Shortstop,
RBI.
Noah
Line drives into center are such high
Miller.
percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Two away. Runners at first and third. Benny Rodriguez digs in now. That one fouled off. We're in the top of the fifth inning. 5 runs across so far in the frame. Strike 2. What confidence to go
0-2.
back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Strikeout looking for the backwards K. Inning over, but the damage... 2 outs and runners at
batter,
first and
number
second.
3.
Here's the
Second
second
baseman,
baseman, Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Base hit into center field. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. It's 9-0. And his consistent
The right
production
fielder, number
continues
6,
as he notches
Nick
his 50th RBI
Biddison.
of the season. Such a valuable member of this lineup. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And here at the plate, Nick Biddison. Soft contact in the air. Handles this one no problem, and that'll end the inning. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. We go to the ninth. Digging in, Benny
The second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Strike
Yeah.
1.
0-1.
Oh, Down 0-2, swings through it. Looks like he might be willing to chase
No
up
ball,
the ladder
2
even
strikes.
higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
Ball.
And
Ball.
that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Slider
Ball three.
misses away.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Pretty deep. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it. Benny Rodriguez is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down.
Batting
Now,
third,
Benny
the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Misses
That's a
outside. Ball 1.
Go, Rodriguez. You got it.
Right,
That's
one.
outstanding command
One
on
and
the
one.
sinker here in the first, and that could mean a long day for the opposing hitters.
Come on, Benny.
Here's the 1-1. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 and 2. You're nothing, natural.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. And inning. Coming up to the dish
Batting
now
fifth,
for
the
Northwest
right fielder,
Arkansas,
number
Eric
15,
Pena.
Eric Pena.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Bases empty,
Now
one away.
batting,
Here's the
second
second baseman,
baseman,
Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Struck out swinging in the first AB. Fly ball, right field. Pena. 2 down. We're ready for the 5th inning. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Zach Morgan. Ground ball to the right side. Rodriguez. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. Nice
Now
late-breaking
batting,
slider
left
there.
fielder,
Hitter was out in
Diego.
front, and that's a recipe for
The
a weak
batter,
grounder
number
like you
3,
just saw.
second baseman,
2 outs and a runner
Benny
at first.
Rodriguez.
Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Ball.
Rodriguez
No, no,
measures
no.
6'2", 210 pounds, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games.
Go, Rodriguez. We need a hit.
Let's go, Benny.
1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball there.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
And 1 and 2. Here's a pop-up. The catcher under it. That ends the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full innings. All tied 1-1. 2 down and the
Now
potential
batting, the left
go-ahead
fielder,
run in
Diego
scoring position.
Hernandez.
The pitch.
One.
Up the middle.
1.
Rodriguez. And plenty of time to first. And we stay tied, inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. Time to stretch. Benny
Now
Rodriguez
batting,
now
the
at the
second
plate.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And a big swing and a miss. The
1
hitter's
ball,
probably
2 strike.
feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside.
2 and 2.
Good job mixing locations. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And
3 and
that
2.
one is inside. Nick Biddison to bat next. On the ground, out to short. Play is made, 2 out.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick.
1 out, and the potential
Now
go-ahead
batting,
run is at
left
second.
fielder, Diego Hernandez.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of. 3-2, the final score. A 1-run extra inning win. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. So 2 down.
Batting
Benny
first, the second
Rodriguez
baseman,
will hit
Benny
next.
Rodriguez.
Let's go, Rodriguez.
Yes.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. That fastball drilled the hitter. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. Runner at first, and now Nick Biddison. Step off, throw to first. Out, got the runner, and that ends the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And the next batter,
The batter,
Benny
number 3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out and a runner at first. And the count 1-2. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit.
Benny
Nobody on with
Rodriguez.
1 out. Benny Rodriguez digs in now. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
No ball. 1 strike.
Close,
that's a
but
ball.
called a ball. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive to right. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick.
Man on at first. Digging
The
in
batter,
for the
number
drillers,
3,
Benny
second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
All right, Rodriguez.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Come on, Benny.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Fights it off, we'll see another.
Go, Rodriguez.
And the right-hander deals. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Runner at first, nobody out. Can't glove it cleanly. Nice job to put the ball in play and then hustle down the first base line. Beat the throw with room to spare. I don't blame that infielder for not handling that one. As hard as it was hit, I'd have been shocked if he had picked it cleanly. Tough play on defense. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. The 0-1 offering. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
The batter, number 10.
1 out and 2
shortstop,
on. And now the
Noah.
shortstop, Noah Miller.
Miller.
Here's the 2-2. Stops it on a slide. The throw to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. He wasn't outright bad, but this wasn't his finest hour. So 2 down.
Batting
Next to
third,
hit,
the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Benny.
Swing and a miss, as that one was high.
0-1.
I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch
2-1.
misses there. 2-1. On the ground. Collects, whips it to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Batting
Couldn't
fourth,
get the out,
the right
but
fielder,
what a defensive
Nick
effort. Covered a ton of
Bidison.
ground, and then made a strong throw to make the play a little closer. Two outs and a runner at first. Now at the plate, Nick Bidison.
Make something happen, Nick.
Runner on the go. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Pena gets under it. And that'll do it. Next to bat for
Now
the Drillers,
batting, second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
Reached on an
Rodriguez.
infield single the first time. A swing and a miss. A little too slow
No ball,
on that
1
heater.
strike.
He might have been expecting something off speed. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. 2 down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make
The
that
right
play, but
fielder,
he's shown
number
he's got
6.
the goods. A center field
The
prospect
batter,
like this
number
is
3,
valuable to
second
any
baseman,
organization.
Benny Rodriguez.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And now, Nick Bidison.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Bidison.
Next one's popped in the air into right, and that'll wrap this inning up. Couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Top of the 6th, now the third baseman, Trevor Werner. To the right side, Rodriguez. 1 out.
You're out.
And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with
Tulsa,
even
the
more
second baseman,
confidence.
Benny
3, 4, 5
Rodriguez.
hitters due up for the home squad. And now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez. Ground ball to short. Handles. tosses to first, and that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Biddison.
This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. Digging in for the Naturals,
For
number 8.
Northwest Arkansas, the shortstop, number 8.
Oh, set him down!
Punch him out!
On the ground to the right side, Rodriguez. One gone.
You're out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Diego Hernandez.
One out and the bases are empty. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. Sliced down the right side. Next one's fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Looper into right field. And that falls for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 7.
And now the center fielder, Kendall George. Now here's the 0-2. Runner on the move. Here's a blooper to left, and that'll get down for a hit. Here comes the throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Little flare in the left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. The 3-2 pitch. Soft contact in the air. Nice grab. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. The batter now, Nelson Quiros.
Come on, keep it going.
2-2. On the ground to third, Werner. Slings to first, and with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. We head to the second. Northwest Arkansas with the lead, 2-1. 1 down. Coming up to the dish for
number 3,
Tulsa, Benny
second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rips one to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting,
And he
number
was
7.
all over that heater, a grain or 2 lower on the ball,
Now
and
batting,
it's still
second
flying,
baseman,
and he's got to
Benny
jog around the bases.
Rodriguez.
This one in the air, center field. It's pretty deep. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 7.
1 out and
Now
runners at
batting,
first and
the
second.
catcher,
Next
Zach
up for the Naturals,
Morgan.
Zach Morgan. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2.
Yep, he's out.
So they work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Northwest Arkansas ahead in this game, 3-2. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
foul ball there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. This one carrying. Snags it on the warning track. And he blasted that one to straightaway center, but
Now
with the
batting,
wind blowing in,
number
it's
7.
pretty hard to poke one out to that
Now
location.
batting,
Tough
the
luck.
second baseman,
So
Benny
one gone with the bases
Rodriguez.
loaded here. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Benny.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's got a chance, and it one-hops the wall. One runs in, headed for the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. How about that? Clears the bases. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. This next at bat looms very large.
Now
Here in
batting,
the bottom
number
of the
7.
ninth, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. Kelly checks the runner. Tag picked off. That's the daylight play right there, and everybody's got to be in sync for it to work. Good job to pick that runner off second base. Rodriguez put together a nice showing despite the loss. Collected 3 RBIs for them. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. Now it's the second
Batting
baseman,
third,
Benny
the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny
2 hits in 5 at-bats
Rodriguez.
yesterday.
Okay, Rodriguez, let's go.
Hey, drive him in. I need you right here.
Skies it out towards left center, Guzman. And now 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And now it's going to be
The
Benny
batter,
Rodriguez.
number 3, second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
One and oh. Ball. 2 balls.
Nobody
no
out
strikes.
and a runner at first. Swing and a pop-up. Settles under it. There's 1 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing.
The right
That one was
fielder.
right down the pipe. The kind
Now
of pitch
batting,
hitters
the second
dream about.
baseman, Benny
So up next,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 0-1 now. Swing and a foul straight back. The Naturals ahead by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Swing went right over top of the curveball. So digging in,
Now
Benny
batting, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny
Struck out on just 3
Rodriguez.
pitches the last time up.
Go, Benny.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The
Hey, no
0-1.
one better. Need you right here.
Late swing, fouled off.
Infield fly rules in effect.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Binnison.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. Benny Rodriguez with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals taking on the Tulsa Drillers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And here is the
Leading
shortstop.
off for Northwest Arkansas, the shortstop, number 8.
On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. One away. Nice late-breaking slider there.
Batting
Hitter was
second,
out in
the
front,
left
and that's a
fielder,
recipe for a
Diego.
weak grounder like you just saw. Bases are empty with 2 away. Next to bat for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Let's go, Rodriguez!
Hammers this one in the air,
Come
deep
on,
to
go,
left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A solo blast, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. When you throw a breaking ball trying to get a bad swing, you want to locate it like he did there, down and out of the zone. But he did well at the plate to stay down on it and get the barrel to the right spot to do damage. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
second
Tulsa,
baseman,
the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
One more, let's go!
Up.
The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Let's go, Rodriguez!
And here's the 0-2. Here's a grounder up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Binnison.
2 away here, nobody on. And now, Brady McConnell. Grounds this one up the middle. It's through for a hit.
The batter.
And
the
that
second
hitting
baseman,
streak he's on
Peyton.
grows with that knock, now up to 11 games.
batter, number
Starting to
3,
really generate some
second
momentum
baseman,
here. It'll be
Benny
interesting to see how long he can
Rodriguez.
keep this going.
Come on, Rodriguez!
Hey, drive them in. No one better right here.
Rodriguez, the batter now, whiffs for
No
strike
ball.
1.
1 strike.
One more time!
Ball.
Come on, Benny!
Fly ball to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Coming up to the dish
Now
for Tulsa,
batting,
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
Already a homer for him
Rodriguez.
in this one.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
You can do it, Rodriguez!
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
So the base is all loaded up now.
Let's go, Benny!
Sliced hard, but foul.
One more time.
0-2, here's the pitch. Just
Ball.
misses the mark outside the zone. That was a well-executed two-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call.
Let's go, Tulsa.
Got the batter swinging for the K. As they escape the bases-loaded jam, they leave them loaded. 5 innings. On to the next
Leading
inning.
off
Here's the
for
left fielder,
Northwest
Diego
Arkansas,
Hernandez.
The left fielder, Diego Hernandez.
Here's a grounder right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. And
Now
we'll see if
batting,
his speed
second
becomes a
baseman,
factor now that
Benny
he's on first.
Rodriguez.
Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. Back in the first inning, he delivered a solo shot that I'm sure he's looking to build on here.
Come on, Driller.
No ball. One strike.
One out with a runner at second. Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Let's go. One more time, baby.
Here it comes.
One ball. Two strikes.
Let's go, Tulsa. Bring it.
Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. 1-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
We go to the 8th, and
Leading
now
off
it's the
for
switch-hitting
Northwest
second
Arkansas,
baseman,
the second
Peyton
baseman,
Wilson.
Peyton Wilson.
Ground ball, right side. And there's one down. So 2 down.
The batter,
Benny
number 3,
Rodriguez getting
second
ready to
baseman,
hit. He's
Benny
already homered in this
Rodriguez.
ballgame.
Let's go, Rodriguez. We need a hit.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it
Oh.
could get interesting later in the
1-1.
AB. Strike 2.
1 and 2.
All tied up here in the last half of the ninth. Fly ball out to center. McConnell. And that retires the side. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied at 4. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for
inning.
the
Digging in
Drillers,
for the
the right
Drillers,
fielder,
Samuel Munoz.
Samuel Munoz.
Two balls. One strike.
This one's in the dirt. Runner holds, and the count now 2-1.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go.
Runner!
Pitch, runner breaking for third. Emshaw takes it to the bag
Way down.
alone. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. One down, and
Now
the winning
batting,
run just
number
90
7.
feet away at third.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
On the ground to short, picks it up. 2 away. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter
Now
in this
batting,
high leverage
the
spot.
shortstop,
Now he can
Noah
attack with even more confidence.
Miller.
Next to bat for the Drillers, Noah Miller. In the air to left center. Brings it in. And we're headed to the 11th. One runner left on base. Still all square at 4 apiece. 2 away,
Now
the
batting,
possible
number
go-ahead
8.
run at first. Here's the 1-2 offering. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around second on his way to third.
Me.
Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Big
Now
swing
batting,
of the
the
bat
left
right there to give them the lead. That was
Now
clutch.
batting,
Good
the
job to
second
stay
baseman,
back on that
Eddie
one and not roll over on it.
Rodriguez.
Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base that could end the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Winning run
Daniel
stands at second.
Munoz.
Looking good. No one better up there. Huh? You go.
3-1, here's the pitch. Bounce to the left side. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Hitting isn't always pretty, but you'll take an infield single the same as you'll take a laser into the gap. He showed good hustle there to earn the base hit. Winning run at third, 2
Now
down.
batting, number 7.
0-2, and the delivery. Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded, and they come away empty. Still fighting. We're in extras here.
Leading off
Now it's
for
the
Northwest
shortstop,
Arkansas,
number 8.
The shortstop, number 8.
What?
Up the middle. It's there, 1 away. 2 down and a
Now
runner at
batting,
second
the
base.
second baseman,
Digging in,
Benny
Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Get another one.
Missed off the inside.
One
And it's
ball,
1-0.
no strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball,
Looks
1
like
strike.
he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Sarantola is just 1 strike
Ball 2.
away, and that's
2
outside.
balls, 2 strike.
In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. Strong individual day despite the team losing, and he can feel really good about that.